All right, let's think about a different experiment where we're rolling a fair pair of dice. E is the event that we roll an even sum, and F is the event that we roll a sum that's a prime number. So we might want to know what the probability of rolling a sum that's either even or prime. So the probability of the outcome space of evens union the outcome space of the primes. So all of the possible ways we could get an even or a prime is if we roll a 2, a 4, a 6, 8, a 10, or 12 sum, or we roll a sum that's 3, 5, 7, or 11. So the evens are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the primes are, and 12. And the primes are 3, 5, 7, 11, and also 2 is a prime. So if we go back to that probability across our sample space of these sums, then we can identify the probabilities that we might roll a 2 sum, a 3 sum, a 4 sum, a 5 sum, a 7 sum, a 6 sum because it's even, an 8 sum, a 10 sum, an 11 sum, or a 12 sum. So these are, if we have the evens stay in yellow and we say our primes are also in the blue here, and then those and 2, these are the outcomes in the outcome space we're interested in, sum of even or primes. So we can add those all together. The probability that we roll a sum of 2, the probability that we roll a sum of 4, and so forth. So this would be 1 out of 36 plus the probability we roll a sum of 4, 3 out of 36. Probability that we roll a sum of 6 is 5 out of 36. Probability we roll a sum of 8 is also 5 out of 36, and so forth. So we can find all the probabilities of each of those specific outcomes and sum them together to see the total probability is 32 out of 36 that we roll either a sum that's prime or has an even sum. Another way we could do this problem is to think about our separate sample spaces, or our separate outcome spaces of the evens and the primes, and remembering that these are not going to be mutually exclusive events because 2 would be both an even and a prime. So we could use our situation where we sum together the probability of rolling an even and the probability of rolling a prime, but then subtract out for having double counted the probability of getting a 2. So 18 out of 36 of getting an even, 15 out of 36 of rolling a prime, and subtracting out 1 out of 36, the probability of rolling that 2, and leaving us with 32 out of 36 again.